Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
I'm sorry if you're disappointed. I'm very sorry if you're disappointed, but guess what? I can confirm that Sheikh Gary is back in the country. I can confirm this 100%. He's back. Because you know, the first thing he decided to do when he came back to the country was he came and confiscated the soundboard that he gave me before he left. What? Rude. The first thing he did, he said, "Oh, Joe, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna do a mad sleep, fam. But the first, let me come get my soundboard." I was like, I thought that was mine. Man came and confiscated the thing, fam. So I'm back to the old setup. But I'm not gonna lie, he did bring me some new goodies. Shout out to KG, shout out to General. But yes, guys, he's back in the country, and I can confirm he will be doing an evening show today. So business as usual from today, because I think he wants to get straight back into the FIFA thing, innit? So we'll see what happens. And I think he said he wanted to do a reckless round table later. So he's back. He's gonna be on the full on the red carpet later on as well. So like I said, business as usual from now on, but he needs to get some rest. He just turned up today. So yes, people, you got me for this morning. And the question that we're asking this morning is no move a good move? Because seemingly Manchester United have not come out and said anything. Ineos have not come out and said anything. Glazers have not come out and said anything about Erik ten Hag, right? He's here. He's staying. At least until the next international break. That's what people are hoping. But why do I think that Ineos are happy to keep him towards the end of the season? Thoughts? Because, at this point, I don't even know if turning to Ruud would be a better option. What's the big deal about Ruud that everybody keeps making up noise about? I really don't understand. That's something that someone has to come on here and explain to me, because I don't see the reason why everybody is like saying we should just give it to Ruud. We should give it to Ruud. Ruud is not the man. When has he ever been the man? I don't want another Ollie situation, people. Why are we always struggling? Why? Talk to me, people. I don't want to be struggling for another manager, hoping that he's going to come good. Let's buy somebody experienced. And is the best thing to do in the meantime is to just stick with what we've got. Because I guarantee you the fans will turn on Ruud the same way. The exact same way that Ollie got turned on. And I don't even think it would take 3 years, because I think the patience is getting thinner and thinner. The Man United's patience is going like this. The fans are just done. We want results, and we want results quick. And I think that's evident across the whole of the Man United fan base right now. I know some people are saying that they're more patient, but even them, they're tired. They want results. Even the Mark Ends of this world, they want results. 100%. You can't tell me you don't. Yeah, because we all want Man United to do well. So if you can't tell me you don't want results, that means you don't want Man United to do well. And I know that some people say that they're willing to wait through the shit till we get to something better. Do you know what I mean? That, wait till it clicks. So when it clicks, it's all going to be clicking, clacking. I don't know what you want to say, fam. But right now, I don't think that we're in a position to be saying that any option is a bad option. But honestly, we're rejection FC right now. No manager wants us. Tuchel's openly said that he'd rather take the England job over the Man United job. Do you know what I mean? Can we coerce him to stay, to come to us? I don't know. But there was reports yesterday of the likes of the ex BVB manager coming to us, Dortmund. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but there was reports of him. So there's so much people that we've been linked to, but there's no news. Ineos are saying nothing. They're not even saying that they're having these interviews. Who's to say that we are not stuck with Ten Hag until the end of the season? Hey, do you know what? That's his name. Terzic. Thank you very much, David T. Terzic, that guy. That's the one that we've been linked to recently as well. And I'm just thinking, look, if we can get one of these guys in that are, I think the only reason we're linked to these guys is because they're available at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not in a job. Because I don't think we can pry anybody out of a job right now. I think that's what the problem is. Why do I think that? Well, this was clearly just a personal, reckless thought. Why do I think that we've approached managers, spoken to some, either one, they've not liked the project, or two, they're not willing to leave midway through their season because, they're serious guys and they're serious about the project that they're involved in already. But we'll see, innit? Hopefully, look, what I would say is that if we can grind some results through. I don't know if the best idea is to get rid of Ten Hag. What I'm going to do is the best idea is right now is to open the lines. That's what I'm going to do because I feel like I'm just going to keep talking rubbish. About we need big Ange. Who the hell said that? 1 second, bear distracted. Mr. Adder, are you out of your mind? Big Ange? Get lost, fam. Listen, I've opened the lines, people. Yeah, please call in and tell me what you think. Should we just stick with Ten Hag till the end of the season? Why not? I mean, some people have already written off this season. Yeah. Or are you happy to bring in the likes of give it to Rude? Would you give it to Rude? Would you just give it to Rude and see what happens? Because that's hit and hope as far as I'm concerned. That's as good as just lobbing the ball up the pitch and hoping and praying what happens. That's as good as hope and pray because Rude's not proved anything to anybody. So why are we just hoping and praying that he's going to be good? Just because you want change. I think people need to start using their brains a little bit when we start saying change this guy now. Maybe the best thing to do is to wait until the great manager is available. I'm not saying don't change Ten Hag, by the way. Please let it be known. I'm not saying don't change Ten Hag because I still want change. I just think maybe we might have to wait for someone decent, like you know who I want, but everybody's gonna cuss me out every time I say it. I want Don Carlo. What? I want Don Carlo. Crash.
Yo, what's good?
Talk to me, bro. What are you saying?
I mean, it's basically what I said last night on the Good, Bad, and Ugly show. I basically said that Ineos are going to stick with him until either they find somebody else or until he turns it around. So honestly, at this point, it's just like you said. I don't think they're planning on making any immediate change because first of all, the season is already bad as is, and if they make an immediate change, if it doesn't work out, it's going to get even worse. So I think they'd rather stay their hand until the summer and wait till they get somebody available who's actually good enough to take the job.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. You see, that's the thing, Crash. I know you're manager in because you just back the manager no matter who they are, right? But look, right now I am Ten Hag out, but I don't want Ruud to have the job right now. I think it's kind of suicide for him.
Oh yeah, I completely understand. I'm in the same boat. I don't think Ruud should be I don't think they should toss the burden on him because he just came into the club. The only club he's ever managed professionally is PSV, and he only managed them for one season. And since then, he hasn't really had any other job. So it's it's basically what we did with Ole, where we just threw him into the job when he only had two decent jobs at Molde and Cardiff. And Cardiff, he got sacked. So it's like, I don't want somebody to be thrown into that pressure, especially when they haven't experienced it all. So it's like I'd rather have somebody who's experienced in the job.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of don't want to implement another interim manager unless they realize that it's actually interim. Yeah, do not have any expectations of having this job at the end of the season because we're trying to find someone better than you. Yeah, I know it will sound harsh, but look, you might want to get the new manager bounce, innit? Yeah. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth getting the new manager bounce, changing Ten Hag right now?
I mean, listen, we've had this whole thing before. We've had this whole thing before where it happened with Rangnick when he came in, and he wasn't even supposed to be the interim. He became the interim, and we had one decent game against Crystal Palace, and then after that, everything just fell off a cliff. It was really ridiculous. The first that we had with Ole, it worked out for about I think it was 10 games, and we went into the new season. It kept going pretty good, and then at some points it started dropping off. But For me, I want to see some, because I know they're not the Glazers. They're not the Glazers.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hey, Kenny,
Yo, what's good? What's good?
is that what you was talking about? About I want to address the chat.
Which one?
You said I might want to address the chat, innit?
Nah, I
Oh no,
didn't
it
want to
was
address.
you. It was you. It was
Nah,
Fujita. Where's Fujita? He's not in here. What? He's supposed to be serving a ban. Hey, Fujita, is that what you're talking about? He's supposed to be
who's
serving a ban. I like ban. He was being rude to people, wasn't he?
who's that?
Crash.
Who's supposed to be serving a bond? Me.
No, not you. No, you can't even.
Ah,
Can you
okay.
hear me clearly?
I can hear you. I hear you clearly.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to bring you back because I thought it was you, but it's not you. 1 second. Mr. John Morgan.
Mr. Joe Blackman. Mr. Joe don't know what he wants. Joe,
Hey,
you
question. Do you know anything about what he was talking about here? I might want to address the chat. Hey, Fujita, can you just
clarify.
elaborate a little bit?
Oh, I think it was the band because you said no.
Ah, yes. Okay. No, he's not escaping nothing. Just needed a light reminder. Yeah. Anyway, I got distracted because KG came and saw me this morning and messed up my flow. No, talk to me, fam.
Nah, I just think
the best thing to do to stick with Ten Hag to the end of the season. That's the question I'm really asking people this morning.
Bro, my idea is not till the end of the season. My idea is long term. My idea is getting us back to the top. And at the moment, the club backed Ten Hag to do that, right? We got young players, and the young players I think that we got is not going to be at their best now, but there is a standard that they need to perform at, a level that they need to perform at. So till the end of the season, okay, fair enough, till the end of the season. But the problem is that who do you get at the end of the season? Because the way I see it going again is that if you're going to say till the end of the season, okay, fair enough. Erik ten Hag pulls a rabbit out of the hat every season. Every time he's put in a position, he does something, right? And so then it comes to the end of the season. But okay, now we won something. We won the Europa League, and we ended somewhere closer to top four. We end in the top four, but the season wasn't great. Then we're gonna say, oh no, we must stick with him. He got what we wanted initially, right? So, yeah, like that threw me off. Not gonna lie, but
I get it, man. I understand what you mean. Yeah, sometimes I've got to be like this. But it's okay. I understand you. Keep going. Hey, bro, do you know what? The best advice is keep listening and you'll get used to it. Yeah? You'll get used to it. Okay? Go on.
Yeah, so I'm not here. I'm not really here with the interim conversation. Even using Erik ten Hag as the interim conversation. For example, my thing is okay. Nobody was able to be identified, right? The managers that are out there aren't really, or it doesn't really make you excited. Like I don't get excited when I hear Thomas Tuchel. I don't get excited when I hear what's that other guy Inzaghi. I don't get excited about that. There's managers that's out there that doesn't get me excited the way I got excited with Erik ten Hag, because with Erik ten Hag, like there was an excitement about it. Every single, well, not every single, but the majority of the fan base wanted him. My question would be,
you know what?
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, I'm going to ask you a question because you know what makes. You said you weren't as excited about any other manager apart from Ten Hag, yeah?
Yeah.
Why was you so excited about Ten Hag? Don't get me wrong. I was there with you. I'm only asking a question. Yeah, I was excited too, but I'm asking you, like, why was you excited?
Because the development of players, the development of young players, there was always there's always something romantic about developing young players, especially at our club. And another thing was the intensity of how he played, the intricate play, and how he made the team play. But the problem that I have, Joe, right? I hope I answered the question. But the problem that I have is that when it comes to managers and when it comes to going through the deep waters, right? We tend to dip. We tend to say, nah, let's get someone else. As soon as the rubber hits the road and everybody and we don't go through a good patch, then all of a sudden, now let's get rid of this guy, let's bring in the next guy. Where nowhere does that work. You have to go through turmoil, you have to go through difficulty to make sure that to get to the other side, basically. So the next manager that comes in is going to go through the same problems because adversity comes in every single sphere of life. No matter where you are, you will face adversity. Right? So the first time we face adversity, and now this is the worst we've ever been, we want to say the after we bought all those players, after Eric Ten Hag has proven to us that he can win stuff, after he's proven to us that he can do something, we want to tip.
NSG is saying to you, we are 14th, my brother.
Bro, what? Bro, it's not. Let's be real, man, Joe. 14th of. Bro, so wait, so you're telling me, right? We were second of Ollie, so we must bring Ollie back, not realizing that we were 20 points off top.
Nah, listen, you don't even
Exactly.
know what I being manager.
Exactly. So it's not really about 14th, right? Okay, yes, fair enough, we're 14th. Yes, it's been bad. I'm not shying away from that. What I'm saying is that at the moment we're going through the deep waters. Let us go through the deep waters and come out on the other side better off. Bro, you can come up with all these excuses, but it doesn't change the fact that adversity is adversity. Regardless of how much money you spend, regardless of what personality is, we're all people, we all go through, it's all a process that every single club have to go through. Right? Keep throwing money is not going to change the fact. That's my 2 cents.
Sorry, I had to show you little Yo-Yo's face. Yo-Yo is looking bare confused about what you're saying, fam. Look, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If we're gonna keep throwing money at something, shouldn't we hope that it will get better? We're giving you solutions to your problem. Like, we never thought we was gonna spend that much money this summer. Let's not lie, yeah. And
So,
what
let me ask a question.
was a whole new toolkit, fam. He basically bought a whole new toolkit, and you tell me you can't use none of those tools right now. Why do you let me buy? You can't use them, fam.
Okay, let me ask you a question. All right. I'm gonna ask you a very simple question, and I want you to hear my point. Okay. If somebody is suffering from depression, and you tell them, "Look here, I'm gonna give you 100 million," is that gonna solve the problem? No. Why? Because the solution doesn't match the issue. We need to match the issue with the solution.
Okay, no. See what you just did there? You confused what I was getting at. I didn't hand this person actual cash, yeah? No. Giving Ten Hag money, actual cash, doesn't solve his problems, yeah? Guess what I did? I bought him the pill to remedy his solution, to remedy his illness.
And that's the beauty, and that's the beauty of the...
If a man is sick on his deathbed and I can buy a miracle, and I can buy these medications to make him feel better, right? I am not therefore handing him money. I am giving him the things he needs to survive.
Beautiful. Now, let me, on that point, you giving him a pill doesn't fix the issue. You just temporarily papering over the cracks, because the real issue is the underlying issues. What I'm saying is you have to go through it. You have to go. Getting another manager, getting other players, it's going to paper over the people. We need to get real. We need to stick with this.
Okay. Let me change my analogy, because the wrap-up just told me I'm talking absolute garbage, yeah? Well, let me change the analogy. Let's go back to tools, yeah? You are a tradesman, right? You have a job to do. I have hired you to do this job, right? Yeah. I've told you what tools do you need, and I will buy them, yeah? I'm trying to keep the cost down, right? I will buy the tools, fam, yeah? Which tools do you need to fix this wall? Which tools do you need to fix my floor, right? You've told me, go get this plane, this level, this drill, right? Come to find out that the drill you told me to buy, on Amazon, it says that the ratings are that it only drills 10 times per year, and it only works that often. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about people's goals output right now, yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Why are you buying tools? Why are you telling me to buy tools that you know are not effective enough to do your job?
Okay. My answer to that would be the tools that he's getting is for the future. In the future, the tools are going to work. But right now, the tools is not going to work because the building construction is different. There's still more bricks that need to be laid. There's still more foundation that needs to be built. There's still a lot more that needs to happen for these tools to
I'm
be
sorry.
maximum effective.
I was trying not to, but the faces that are being pulled out here, fam. Please, can you guys help me explain to this guy what I'm trying to say?
Bro,
See, in theory, John Morgan, what you're speaking about is not wrong, but football is a results-based business. There, you don't get as much time as you'd like to do these things that you're saying, building this foundation, building that foundation. Simply put it, John Morgan, this is not good enough. It's as simple as that. You can build the building blocks. Ten Hag has been given these players. He chose these players. He's got veto. Where we're at the moment is not good enough. I've said I'm Ten Hag out. But if he doesn't fix this, he's gone anyways, whether he likes it or not. There's no foundation. There's no build. That's on Ineos to do, not Ten Hag. Let's be clear.
this guy has been offered all the resources he needs to change this team to fit his philosophy, you know, to suit his style of play. He's had time as well, ample time to do changes that we've seen other managers that have come for a short time in the league and managed to implement their way of style of play. You know, this man has failed to do that, even with the budget that. Remember, in the beginning of the season, we thought we were only going to spend how much? 150 mil? We didn't have a lot of money, right? But we ended up getting people that have negotiated deals that have resulted to us spending more, up to almost 600 mil, based on the quality of the back staff room that we have. This is something he was lacking. Still, he's failing to use these tools that have been given to him by identifying tools that are not even worth for now. Like you say, Joe Blackman, like he goes to buy a drill that's not even supposed to work. Then why did you buy it in the first place? Why didn't you buy something that's going to help you out right now?
I'm not a
Exactly.
building guy. Yeah, I'm not a building guy, right? You're the building man, right?
Yeah.
I tell you to tell me what's good, and you told me this shit drill was good, and it just breaks down after 2 weeks, fam. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why? Talking about Mason Mount now as well, fam. You keep buying broken things, fam. Why are you buying broken things? And telling me that they're okay, they'll come good. Nah, fam. I swear to God, I would be dashing things at you on the building pitch right now. What are you talking about? Yeah, on site, you're getting things dashed at you, fam. You told me to buy this. You told me to buy this. Why is everything breaking down? And when I go back and I check the reviews, everybody was telling you that it was shit, but you still bought it.
Yeah. And to answer what Morgan said about like building for the future, that's what he was supposed to have been doing in his first season. This is now going his third season. There is no more future for you as a manager. The future for the players can be there, but you as a manager, you're running out of time. You have run out of time.
I disagree on that one, though. Yeah. I disagree on that. Only reason I disagree on that one, yeah, Kenny, is because I don't think in the first or second, so, you know, when he first initially came and the season when he first got to buy players, that he was backed properly by the higher ups. You know, the hierarchy that was there before was kind of crashed, innit, yeah? Ineos is moving when it comes to, do you know what I mean? Well, you know, it was rubbish. The fact that we paid so much money for Ante, you know that this regime would never do that. Do you get what I'm saying? There's those little things there that's kind of caveated against Ten Hag. Do you know what I mean? It's
so what?
Light on him. Everybody this morning as well. Sorry. Yeah, go on, John.
Yeah, so the what I just want to clarify is that's the reason why I still want the manager to stay, is because we've seen this before. I'm not disagreeing with you with the results-based business, bro. If we are still where we are come Christmas, it's untenable, bro. You need to leave now. It's different, right? But the problem that I have is that we've been here before. We pull the trigger too early, and when it comes down to it, we end up being here back. We end up being back here in 2-3 years time, and that's my problem. I don't want to be back here in 2-3 years time. So let's see where this goes. Let's see what Tena is saying. The fruit. Again, we look at the Crystal Palace result, the Crystal Palace performance. We look at what happened against Liverpool. We look at what happened against Tottenham. We look at all of these different results and performances, and we say, okay, it's a mixed bag, all right? So it needs to change immediately. If it doesn't, there's a result. There's a decision that's going to take place. If it does, then stick with the manager.
I have a question for you, John Morgan, which is a worrying one for me. Are you not concerned with the fact that our progression has stagnated? We've actually started regressing. Are you not
No.
concerned? When you look at the development from the first season, he did well. We can say he had a good manager bounce, whatever. Second season, obviously, we were atrocious. Third season, we've gone to the worst start ever. Doesn't that give you any worry that maybe it's time for us to part ways with this manager? He's done.
Kenny,
He's reached his ceiling.
Kenny, would you say that we haven't gotten the results that we deserved?
I would say that based on the statistics, it shows that this is the worst start we've had in.
No. Answer the question. Do you think, based on the performances, we've got all the results that we deserved?
Majority, yes. I'd say majority.
Yes. Majority,
Okay.
yes.
Only a couple of games that I think we could have maybe done better. Like, I think Brighton game was harsh. Liverpool, we deserve to get slapped. Tottenham, we deserve to get slapped.
Crystal Palace, we deserve to get slapped.
Palace, the fact that we got a draw, I think, was fair enough in the Palace game. Just about.
We deserve to get slapped at Palace.
We deserve to get slapped. We deserve to get slapped. We let go goals. Those goals were like.
We didn't deserve to get slapped at Palace. I thought we could have won that game.
I think we could have, but the draw. I think a draw was the right result in hindsight when you look at it.
Yeah.
So for me, this is my opinion. All right.
Go on.
Against Brighton, we could have won that game.
I agree. We could have.
Yeah.
We could have won that game against Palace. We could have won that game as well. But we threw that game because players didn't put the ball in the back of the net. Against Villa, that was a tough game, compact. We had a better chance. We should have won, or we should have. That was up in the air. I would say that the draw was a fair result there.
That one, just about, yeah.
Yeah, but based on our performances, if we look at how we played in those games last season, right, there has been a clear improvement. And Tena, I said that before the Palace game, it won't be the same game like last season, and it wasn't, to the point where we should have been 2-3 up in the first half, right? So based on your statement of us regressing is not necessarily true. Why? Because we made the same kind of start to last season, and at the same time we got some results that we don't deserve, in my opinion. So you asked me the question.
The issue with that, John Morgan, is we're not scoring enough goals. That's the biggest problem. That we've regressed in terms of scoring goals. That's a huge problem. Defensively, I'd say we're about the same or maybe slightly better. However, the fact that because we can't score goals, that's why we're looking worse than we are. So that's why I can't fully back your statement to say we're still kind of progressing, because 5 goals in the Premier League is not good enough at all.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
That goes to add the fact that without goals, you don't get results. You don't win
That's
games.
the problem.
I agree. But if you look at the type of chances, we've been getting, our players, Xerxes, Rashford, Bruno, they should be putting the ball in the back of the net. Garnacho, they're Premier League level players. They should be putting the ball in the back of the net.
It still comes back to the coaching. When we see Rashford doing the same things over, now cutting back, doing what? It still comes back to the coaching, isn't it? When we see Bruno doing all these funny mistakes, it still comes back to the coaching. What's the coach telling them? At halftime, when we go back to the halftime, what's the team eating like? Why are these guys not coming back at halftime fired up? We can see that there's fire and desire to win. We don't see that. It still comes back to question the coaching. What are you talking about during halftime?
But now for me, I disagree with it. Because the reason why I disagree with it is because the type of chances that we're getting shows that the system that they're being put in is doing enough to put them in positions to get the goals. All right? Now,
the type of chances. Look, John Morgan, not to cut you off, but most of the games when we come back, I don't know, Liu Yoyo, you can assist me with this if I'm wrong or what. We start very well, right? But as soon as we fail to get into second gear, as soon as our opponents make a tactical change, we fail to make a counter tactical change. Have you seen what I'm saying? We remain stale. And that's how come they capitalize on us. And that's been a repeated occurrence in our team. That comes back to coaching and management. Tactical in-game
management is a big problem for Ten Hag. It's been like that nearly the majority of his tenure, I'd say. In-game management at times has not been the best. I've seen good games, but I've seen a lot more bad games.
Yes.
Do you know what, John? I want to ask you one thing. There was something you said earlier while you were talking, and you said something about you thought that there's been results that we didn't deserve. You said that, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, so on top of the results that we didn't get, you think there's results that we didn't deserve. So we'd be in an even worse position then. with the results that we didn't deserve. Do you understand what
What
I'm
do you
saying
mean?
to you?
No, I
No, I
don't.
think I think you misunderstood him, Joe. Yeah, he's talking about the games that we didn't win that we should have won.
We should have won.
Yeah,
Well, this is
That's
what he
what he
meant.
meant. Yeah, he
Oh,
meant we
yeah, the
didn't
opposite.
deserve to draw
You're
or
saying
lose.
we should have probably lost games that we won. That's what you may be saying, but no,
that's
it's
what
the
I thought.
opposite.
Yes.
No, it's
Okay,
the
fair.
opposite.
I won't take it any further. But with that being said, you have been talking for ages, John Morgan. Get out of here. Okay. Right, you two. You know what? Let me start with Kenny and I'll come back to you, yeah?
Yeah, what's up?
Kenny, yo. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Yeah. Look, let me ask you this. Moving forward, yeah, sticking with the manager until the end of the season, are you happy to do so? Because I think they're happy. Not happy, but they're willing to see this through with him for a while.
Yeah, I'm not happy. I'd want Rude to get as interim, but again, I don't want to sink Rude
Right.
into this. This is what I'm saying because I'm not happy with him continuing. And I feel it's an Ineos problem now. They're failing to make the right call that will isolate them. Like, that's the decision you made. And for me, I start questioning Ineos now. I'm going to be on Ineos watch because you have to cut ties with this manager if he's not producing. And now is the time for you to set your ground down that you mean business. You want the best in class, like you said. It's time to make those decisions. You check executive decisions, and they're not making them. You know, by us prolonging this inevitable with Eric Ten Hag, we're just literally writing off this season, and that I'm not prepared to do. You check. We've written off almost 4 seasons in a row, bro, when it comes to the league.
That means you have no confidence in this manager turning things around. I know you're Ten Hag out, so why would you anyway, to be fair? So
Yeah,
So I guess you're right then to be on Ineos watch because anyone who is Ten Hag out and really can't see a way for this manager to turn things around. Because don't get me wrong, I'm Ten Hag out, but I'm still hopeful. I am
yeah,
actually still kind of hopeful that he will turn things around. I mean, kind of like this morning on the morning view from Flex and Owen, there was like
yeah,
if I turn around next week, in the next couple of months, and he's won everything, and everybody that's been Ten Hag in the whole time says, "Shame, you got egg on your face now.
yeah.
F you man deserve to hold that." I go, okay, throw the eggs. Because guess why? Man United's winning. Throw the eggs, fam. Yeah? Throw the eggs and I
Yeah.
will stand there. Yeah? Same like when I went to the boxing, fam, and I said AJ would get knocked out, then he knocked out Ngannou, and the man threw
Yeah.
drinks on me. I was like, okay, fair enough, go on then.
I totally understand
Listen,
you.
throw the eggs.
Listen,
Throw the
I
eggs.
totally understand you, Joe, because even me, look, even if I'm Ten Hag out, the reason why I'm really adamant to being Eric Ten Hag out is because I have not seen any progression in his style of play towards to influence these players. If we start winning games and playing differently, I can see him learning through in-game management, changing formations when we're playing a different opponent, and all those. In the next 7, 8 games, I will start saying, okay, maybe wait. But for now, I don't see that happening from him because he's such a stubborn person that even when things are going bad, he fails to just change it up, change even the structure of the squad to just maybe galvanize a small scrappy 1-0 win just for us to just move on, bounce back next time. He fails to do
You know
that.
what, Kenny? Look, at the start of the season, yeah.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, surely you saw some improvements in terms of the way we was attacking, just not finishing. So you was hoping maybe by the second or third game that would click, didn't you? Be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I was a
Because
bit concerned with the lack of momentum every after 45 minutes, though. We'll start very well, and then it will just drop. And once it drops,
that we
there's no
still have
going
that.
back up. Yeah, we still had that.
Yes,
That was
yes.
a concern for me.
We have no third or fourth gear. That's what our
Zero.
problem is. We only have
Yeah.
first and second. We have no third or fourth gear. That's the problem that I feel with Man United right now. And when other teams step it up, we're just like, they're just getting
We
away from
failed.
us.
Yeah.
It's getting away from. We're looking out the window like can't keep up.
Can't
Yeah.
keep up. Yeah. There is no proper
You know what? I do
tactical,
think
counter tactical, like proper in-game tactical, counter tactical decisions that are being made that are affecting the team to change the game. And we see there's nothing, no motivation, no inspiration from the bench. He's seated there. He's not even standing up half the time when things are going bad to show passion. Bro.
I mean, all managers are different. I used to cuss Ollie for that. Ollie used to be sitting down looking at the tablet like
tablet, like exactly.
biting his finger going.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what are you doing, man? Go
What are
down
you
there and cut
doing? What go
someone.
down?
Yeah,
Bro,
go cut somebody.
Arteta pisses me off. Guardiola pisses me off. But you see them, even when they're still the strongest teams, but they're out there pushing, galvanizing. You know what I mean? I want to see that from my manager, bro.
Oh,
Man, yo, nice one. Let's talk.
take care, bro. It's true though. Is the passion missing? But is that not maybe a language barrier thing? Do you know what? Wasn't it Benny McCarthy that was talking about how he's not got that thing in him to talk to the players properly? Do you know what I mean? There's that little bit of him missing. Oh, who can help me explain this one? Yo, Fajita, do you know that what I was talking about with Benny McCarthy? Where he
Yeah, you're
said,
talking about the interview on Super Sports, I think. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. He's been speaking to a couple of guys back home about the whole Ten Hag situation. And I kind of get where he's coming, and I think maybe that's also part of what Spurs saw when they interviewed, because I think we also forget that Spurs interviewed Ten Hag themselves. I know they spoke about personality, but I think this is what they were speaking about specifically, that they don't feel like he could get his message across to people. At the time, we ridiculed Spurs because Spurs, but maybe the Spurs guys were seeing what Benny is essentially elaborating on. Yeah,
100%.
so maybe it's that. I don't know.
But look, you could have said the same thing about Emery at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Look at Emery now.
I don't think it's the same thing. I just feel like with
Why not?
Emery,
That man was taking the piss out of him, fam. The actual players at Arsenal were taking the piss out of Emery behind his back because of how he spoke.
yeah, but I also think the problem with Arsenal is that they weren't backing Emery the same way they're backing Arteta now, and I think it's down to the fact that with the new structure that they got, because remember they also changed their people at the top with Edu and them coming in. They chose Arteta, so Arteta is their guy essentially. Whereas with us, Ineos didn't technically hire Ten Hag; they just stuck by him. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying. It's a little bit different.
okay. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. The thing is, Ten Hag is their choice now because you had
Yes,
the
now,
option.
yeah, now.
The option. You can't just say it wasn't his choice. They just stuck by him, fam. You did this whole extensive search. You did this whole thing where everybody was saying, "What's taking so long?" Yeah.
But you know what, Joe? Besides Ten Hag, I think the fans themselves also need to look at themselves, because at the time we also backed it for them to keep Ten Hag. Let's not rewrite the history. At the time, a lot of the fans wanted to keep Ten Hag themselves. They didn't like the idea.
Yo-yo's rude.
That's hilarious.
Continue,
But
continue.
no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, it is their choice now, but also the fans themselves wanted this. And I think for some of the people who are to a degree holding on, the reality of their choice not working out is not easy to accept. You feel me?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So I
100.
just had a couple of things to just address, because I've been listening to people, and I've been listening to a lot of streams. I haven't been on a lot of streams recently because I've just been so upset, bro. And I've decided I'm gonna let people speak.
Best time to
And
come on streams, fam. Trust me, when you're upset, it's the best times. Just let it all
ah,
out. Just
well, you
vent.
know what?
Go and vent.
I've got a lot of
Best
thoughts,
time, fam.
Joe. I've got a lot of thoughts. So I've decided that I'm gonna start a new podcast on my channel,
Do it.
um, the truth with Vegeta, because I think we need to start being honest with ourselves as fans. But just a couple of things that were being said that it's upsetting from the Ten Hag people, I just want to ask them a few questions from a person who doesn't see whatever the hell it is they're seeing. In the time we've been here with Ten Hag, right? People said that he doesn't have the structure, which
Hold
was
on.
true at the
Hold on. Stop. You want to talk to Ten Hag inners?
yeah. I just want to ask a question, and I'm not fighting. I
Ask the
just want
question and
them
then
to
I'll bring
address
one
the
in to
issue.
answer the question. Go on. Ask the question.
Okay, so I've got a couple of questions. One, we said the structure isn't, because I'm referring to when John said that we're not solving the root cause of the problem, right? So okay, the structure was the problem. We got a new structure. The player profile was the problem. We've sold a lot of the people we had beef with. Let's be honest. If we had to go through the list, a lot of the people that we said couldn't execute, have been sold. They've been replaced. Not all of them, but most of them. They've been replaced. A lot of the people we replaced, the people we didn't believe with, were on the bench against Villa, which is another thing that people had beef with. So player profile, I think it's BS. The other thing is we changed the medical staff because we said the medical staff was the ops, where we're getting way too many injuries. So we've got a new coaching staff. So we've made a lot of change, Joe. So when people keep saying it's the same, we're going to be in the same process, what about what we're doing now is still the same? And if we're changing all of these things, why is the on the pitch stuff not changing? What is it about on the pitch and what happens during the week that Ten Hag is not able to get wins? Let's forget about goals. If he can't even get one goal better than his opposition to win the game. So we're changing. We need to also wait for the stadium to also get changed before. So my question to them is: we've changed all of these things. What is the root cause that you are not seeing addressed? Because that's what people keep harping on, to say that we haven't fixed everything. It'll come good. Based on what? What are you seeing that our eyes are not seeing that needs to be addressed before we can actually get rid of him and try something else?
Light side, can you answer this question?
Hello, Joe, and everyone. Yeah. Firstly, the structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so unfair to Ten Hag in terms of judging him like under the structure right now, right? We can judge him through the past 2 seasons that he's had, but to say that we're judging him under Ineos, of which, yes, Ineos he's had one summer, and so many changes were happening while he was in there, right? I don't think that's a fair argument to bring across. But
Why
when it
though?
comes to on
Why is
the
it
pitch,
unfair? Why is it unfair?
because
Because
it's
though. You
such a
just said,
short
don't
amount
ask
of
me that
time.
question.
wait,
What
hang
you
on.
said was that what you said was, I said, can you answer the question? You said, yeah, I think I can. Don't ask me that question. That's what you just said, man. That's what you. Hey, hold on.
No, like I'm bringing across
Can
why
you
I'm
answer
bringing
the
across
question?
why I
Do you need
think
to tag
that
someone in?
I'm bringing across why I don't think that it's fair to judge him under the structure of Ineos, right? There's a couple of other arguments that I can come across with and say, okay, yeah, I think that he made the right choices here. For instance, the matter of having players on the bench,
Oh
right?
no, you're not
Against
doing this. No, light side.
Tena.
I'm pausing you. No, mute. Vegeta, can you do me a favor? Can you answer the
Oh yeah,
question
yeah, yeah.
one more time, so that he knows what the F we're talking about? Yeah, Vegeta,
So
ask the
yeah,
question one more time, so it's clear. So it's clear before I get in
sure.
rushed. Everybody in here is telling me to bring them in. Can you please just ask this guy the question?
Let me try to make it easy for you. I've given you all of these stipulations that have always been the reason why he isn't performing. What I'm saying is we've addressed a lot of these things. Why can't he coach the damn team on the pitch now? Because even though these things are new, we've changed them. Because before, those things were holding him back, right? But those things aren't there technically. So what are we supposed to not perform on the pitch? Because just like people don't want to accept the reality that Ineos is still going to keep him, I'm saying, guys, we still have games to play. So in those games to play, what is
Mm,
stopping Ten Hag
mm,
from winning them?
mm,
Why?
mm.
Can you answer the question, like I said? If you cannot, I have other Ten Hag inners in here that will come and tag in for you. Do you feel you can answer this question?
So why is he not winning the games? There's a number of things.
Get out of here. I'm not listening to you, man.
Shut up.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? This is the thing I struggle with, because they get angry at us. They call us negative, Joe. And I'm offering an opportunity to say that I hear all of these points, but you then need to tell us what is the root cause. Maybe by God's grace, somebody from United is watching and can hear what you think is the root problem, and we fix it. Because we can't keep doing this, bro. These things, for the first time, have been addressed. We need to be honest. They've been addressed. Yes, we don't have a new stadium. It's coming. We're even addressing Carrington. We're getting a new training facility, for Pete's sake. So what more? Do we need everybody to not play in the league for us to get 3 points? Like, everybody must forfeit. Is
That's
that
what
really
it
the
sounds
problem?
like, man. That's what it
The problem?
sounds like. Because no one's got an answer for you. You know what? Hold on. Let me see if John Morgan can answer your question. Where's John? John Morgan. Do you need him to repeat the question before you answer?
Vegeta. No. I listen to Vegeta. I listen to his question, and It's a good question. It's a very good question, and it boils down to the reality of the fact that if we look at everything that has been addressed, yes, you should be now getting results. 1+1 = 2. The problem that we have is that there is still a mentality issue at this club, right? The mentality issue of players, when they put in winning positions, cannot hold on to a lead. When the rubber hits the road, they don't know how to step up, right? Because it's still the same team that is being pushed forward. A mentality gets fixed over time. A winning mentality comes with winning, and this team needs time to win. That's my answer to your question. Yes, we address this the centre backs. That is also the reason why, Vegeta, we have no excuses when it comes to results, because regardless of who gets injured now, there's a replacement to come in that's good enough to take the system forward. You feel me? So when people talk about injury crisis, bro, injury crisis, my bum, because you you have all these other options out there. You have all the other options out there that can fill in that role and do a job or a better job. Like we saw with Harry Maguire coming on. Harry Maguire is a much better player than what he was before. So now, if Melisandro and De Ligt don't have a good game, bro, you're going to get dropped and then somebody else going to come in. So I agree with you. For me personally, I see the process as more than just like a this issue. Okay, now we must be fixed. You know what I mean?
Can I ask another fair question in response to what you're saying? Because I understand that.
No, you can't. You ask too much questions. Get out of here, fam. No, you can't.
Why are you like this?
How dare he? No more blood clot questions, fam. You had spare time. You're not my co-host. Get out of here, fam. You too. Get lost. Anyway. All right. You know what? All right. Who's next? Oh, Jesus. Yo, did you say you didn't have a lot of time?
Yeah, I got to dip in a bit, man. But yeah, got
Let's
some time
talk,
now.
bro.
Let's go.
Talk to me. Do you know what? You don't need a timer because you ain't got a lot. Go.
Right. So here's my All right. It's very simple, right? Here's what confuses me the most, right? Why are certain Ten Hag inners scared to repeat the process until we get it right? I realize now I'm not scared anymore. Let's just do it. We've got people who are competent at football. They are now going to handle situations where Ten Hag was handling it before. Apparently, this is what they were saying before. Now there's less responsibility. Ten Hag should now be more of a head coach once his current deal runs out, if he stays on. We've got competent people in. I'm not scared of sacking managers anymore because the times of Sir Alex are gone. We have to move on with the times. That's where I'm at now.
I am a little bit scared of continuously sacking managers. Yeah, that's why I'm saying is that, you know, that the thumbnail says, the thumbnail says is no move a good move. Yeah, because I'm wondering, is the best option right now, since everybody's rejecting us, the people that we have approached have kind of rejected us or said that they're busy with other projects at the moment. Should we just? That's what my thinking is right now. Is no move a good move? Because I don't want Rude in the job, fam. I'm gonna be honest. I do not want Rude to do this.
I hear it. This is why we have to watch what Ineos do now. Side-eye them. People can say Ineos out if they want to. For me, it's too early to say that. I'm side-eyeing you. What are you going to do about this? Because to me, Ten Hag is at all right, listen, let me do the mark end. Ten Hag is in his third season, 2 point whatever seasons into the job. You know what I mean? Oh, if I say it's his third season, blah blah blah, he's going to say no, 2 point whatever. And the facts are there. We're a good cup side, but in the league, we started off we finished third in the first season. Second season, downhill, not good enough. Standards need to be kept. I understand the whole future thing, the process, whatever, but United should not be in 14th currently. He could potentially fix that within the next set of games. However, I'm not seeing enough from the team stylistically and what the tactics are from Ten Hag to show me that we will genuinely go on a run of consistent wins. That's why I'm very concerned.
Somebody said to me last night on The Good, Bad and Ugly, yeah, it was bots, just moving mad. Like we're 6 points away from top 4. But then someone came in and went, yeah, but blood, we're 5 points away from the bottom the bottom half. Like, I mean, the bottom of the table, relegation zone. Yeah, so what are you talking about? It's like we're literally.
I mean, he's not lying. But what on the pitch is giving them confidence that this will change? That's why I'm confused. You can say all those things, but if we had something on the pitch to give us more optimism that can change, then okay, I would back whatever they're saying, like whatever Bots is saying, putting a timeline on greatness. The evidence there is damning. That's the problem.
I can't understand why you can't put like a timeline on greatness. You've only got so much time to develop, man. Do you get what I'm saying? You've only got so much time on this. We put a timeline on greatness, fam. Yeah.
Speak on it.
When you say that hey, anyway, yo, thank you every time, man.
Big up.
Thank you. Hey, listen, there's an op in here, and he's been in here for ages. Let's ask him. What do you want? NN, are you there? Hello? Well, you had your chance. Hey, Lightside, you're back again. I know I brought you in to ask a question, but this is your time now. Yeah? Are you there?
Yeah. So, I'm optimistic because I think it's a bit too early. I feel like we didn't forgive Ten Hag for last season. Some of us, yeah, that FA Cup win finally came around and made us feel good, but we saw more of like uncomfortable results last season than an actual good victory that could, like, I guess, shadow all those bad results from the FA Cup win, right? It was just one win, one good 90 minutes, and then the rest of the season last season was just like so awful. We had to grind through getting through last season. But at the same time, Chelsea went on a good run almost towards the third half of that season, and then they came into sixth place, I think, right? But then we came around and knocked them back down, and then we said, okay, hey guys, you're going to the Conference League, right? That was nice and fun or whatever. But it just shows that all you need sometimes is just a good run of results to get back to a good spot in the league. So my judgment is fine. It's 7 out of 38 games. Um, he's got new players, new stuff, structure around him, and he says, let's give him up until the end of the season. We should judge him until the end of the season. The truth is, the end of the season is going to come. At the end of the season, we'll know where we are, and then we can fully judge him. Right. I said after the FA Cup win, well, even before he came in, I was like, I'm giving 10 out of 3 seasons. If I don't see anything after 3 seasons, mate, I'm out.
So this is your last season with him then, really, isn't it? So this is the make or break season for you then.
Yeah, for me, this is the make or break season. And I guess
where you hoping for us to finish then? In this season, what's acceptable for you? What keeps him in the job this season for you then? Because this is your make or break season. Do you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the season, what do you want to be holding at the end of the season? A top 4 position, a cup, or what are you happy with? What keeps him in the job, fam? Go on.
I'll give you what keeps him in the job would be a realist answer, right? But for me, yeah, what keeps him in the job would be a realist answer. For me, I'm gonna be a delusional fan, Joe, because I want to see Man United up there. I want to play Champions League football, man. I want to play Champions League football. But the realist answer is, from what I'm seeing on the pitch and everything, and what keeps him in his job, it would be a trophy, and it'll be a trophy and Europa League again, Joe. I think he'd keep his job.
Shut up. Does this man just say that we should be back in the Europa League again next season? Did he just tell me we should be back in the Europa League again next season? So you have no ambition. You want to stay stale. You want to just stagnate the whole way through until when? What? This is the make or break season, fam. You're telling me that he should be... I even said top 4 finishes is imperative to his season this season from the beginning. Yeah, I want top 4 and I want a good Europa League run. I'd rather get top 4 to secure our Champions League football than winning the Europa League. That was my ambition this season. I actually said he could finish with no trophies this season. Yeah, we don't need a trophy if you, big man, make us look good in the league. If you make us do good in the league and don't win a trophy, none of these haters could say anything to him. That's what I was saying at the top of the season, fam. What are you saying? You're saying we should languish exactly where we finished last season and we'd be all right. For cut. You see you, yeah? Standards. Where are your standards, fam? I need to know how old you are. You must have never seen Man United win nothing. You must have never seen Man United win anything, fam, because that is no standards for us, fam. That is no standards. Europa League. Europa Blood Seed League. You must be out of your mind. Do you know, I've got one super chat, which I'm going to read out. Thank you, David T says, was on his side because of the Deadwood, they're gone. But you know what, David? I kind of agree with you, yeah? And I know you're talking about Ten Hag, right? I was always on his side about, that's why I backed the manager, right? That's why I backed the manager. Always, it was over the players, over the likes of Rashford and certain people like that. But do you know the thing is, I don't think certain Deadwood is gone yet, like Rashford, like I just mentioned. But it's his choice to be playing the ones that I still think are Deadwood. He's still playing some of the ones that I call Deadwood, and it's his fault. So I can't even blame the players anymore about which ones are being played. The only ones that I can say that he's probably utilizing when he needs them is Maguire, but so it's the likes of Maguire and maybe Lindelof because we hardly see them. And the thing is, even then, Maguire's saving his blood seed, so he better be thankful. He better be kissing, hugging up Maguire, fam, because you might not like me, but who's saving your blood? So anyway, let me stop cussing too early in the morning. So, do you know what? Vegeta, where are you going? I need to ask you one thing as well. What was that thing about the ban about Crash? Because Crash is still in here. Do I let him back on? What was the ban for again? I kind of forgot.
Hey, bro, I was just seeing in the chat that some people were saying this guy's on the ban and you were not looking at it. And I was like, hey, people are going to get angry at you.
On the ban, though. He said something rude last time he came on here. But I can't
yes, that's
remember
what people were saying in the chat, that he did say something mad. I don't know what show it was. Ask Yo-Yo. He actually knew what people were talking about in the chat.
Okay, all right. We'll go back to hold on. This guy said that he said he wanted to win the Europa League, and was I overreacting? Was I overreacting? Like said? Like side.
Oh, Joe, yeah. So Joe, so a trophy for me would be
Fast food
Europa
worker.
League.
That's what Crash did. Sorry to interrupt you. Fast food worker. Yes, Crash. I remember what you did. Now. That fast food comment. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. A trophy would be Europa League, right, Joe? And then he would land somewhere in the sixth and fifth spot, right? That's a realistic season for me, right? But if I was delusional, like which I'm gonna be delusional, Joe, I want him to finish top four with a good run of results. But that's my realist approach of what would keep him in the job.
So what you're saying, top 5 and winning the Europa League, yeah, or top 5
Yeah,
or
yeah,
6,
yeah.
6. Yeah, that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, but still, get out. Your time was up anyway. Right, let's go. You know what? Some people are complaining, say they gotta go. Who was saying they had to go? Was it Courts? Sorry, I'm gonna talk to everybody. Have you got to go too? Anybody raise your hand if you got to go? You got to go? You got to go? You got to go?
Yeah, I won't be long, bro. But I think you misunderstood the last previous caller. I think getting Europa League isn't bad for us. Let me explain.
Europa qualifying for Europa League. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, can I explain? Because I could see him.
My fingers itchy.
Yeah, but let me explain.
Your timer yet?
Yeah, put the timer on and explain, and you understand where I'm coming from.
All right, hold on. First of all,
yeah,
I swear you're not up, right?
Nah.
Okay, and second of all, are you subscribed? Not subscribed.
Sorry.
Are you a member?
I'm a reckless member, man.
All right, lovely. All right, you get 4 minutes. I'm rude. I should know these things.
Come on, man. Joe Blackman, man. We obviously.
All yours. I will shut up. I'll understand.
Yeah, but because I can see what Ten Hag's trying to do. Like, if we don't get top 4, it's all right. Europa League, we could try win that. I think we'll be ready to win the league next season. We've got players.
One second. How do you say your name?
Arkham.
Oh, it's just Arkham. Okay, Arkham. I tell you what, yeah. So you're Ten Hag in. I'm never gonna forget your face now. You're Ten Hag in, yeah?
Never. Yes.
All right.
You guys are too negative. You guys are way too negative. You're rushing it. You're too negative. Like, well, you want to explain because like the team, it's gonna come back again, innit? The players just need a bit of confidence. Ten Hag will get that confidence out of the players, innit? So, yeah, man, you guys just got to be confident. We could get the Europa League. It's not that bad, and the next season we'll try to win the league, innit? With the players that we have, and then obviously Mason Mount will come back. Luke Shaw, like all the players will be ready. Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you telling me you have no ambitions of being in the Champions League next season? What are you telling me?
The team will build, bro. The team will build. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're too, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm playing with you lot, man. I'm an Arsenal fan, I get it. But you lot, fan.
I saw I was Arsenal fan. Get out, you waste, man. I knew it. So I swear these guys are fucking up. I knew it. All right. 1-0. 1-0. Arkham, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. I'm gonna find your ass though. Next time, come back though. Don't be afraid to come back, but you got me. You got me. All right. Courts are saying he needed to leave as well. I'm gonna jump to Courts real quick. Courts.
Well, I didn't say I need to leave, but I'm here, so.
Oh, sorry. I thought I know you're usually working in it, so.
Nah, yeah, I'm you know, man, doing my business, working hard, blue collar workers and that. Come on.
You know, right there, fam. Big shit to all the fast food man, them.
Fast food workers. Yeah, fast food workers are gonna see me today for lunch, bro. Forget my dieting right now. I'm hungry and I ain't got no food with me, so I'm gonna see a fast food worker today. This guy's a disgrace. You got baited. I was like, I swear this is the brother that always pulls up in the Arsenal top.
Bro, I didn't want to be rude just in case he was a Man United fan. Yeah, but
yeah, because it was like you'd have done the whole racist thing where they all look the same. But I swear he looked like, I was like, this is the brother that always pulls up in the Arsenal top, grinning teeth when his team wins.
I knew he was Arsenal. I know this face, and I don't know him for being Man United, blood. Anyway.
Well, let's go. Okay. Sports is right now. You know when you're not doing good, sports is rubbish, isn't it? It's so rubbish, bro. Bro, it was my cousin's 40th on Saturday. Lovely time. Didn't have to worry about football, nothing. And then my NFL team come and then lose, and now I'm upset.
You see what SLD's done in his picture here?
The Coley team.
That's Coley, fam.
Is that the Kolanki, bro?
Kolanki, fam.
And our Kolanki's rude.
That's not everything I've been called, blood. That's not rude.
Yeah, no, to be fair, no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's light. It is light. Okay. But yeah, no, sports is rubbish, bro. And now I enjoyed a weekend free of United, and then my NFL team lose, and then next weekend I gotta watch my team play. And as much as I love my team, it's stress.
It is stressful though, fam. But
are you looking forward to the game on the weekend? You looking forward to it?
I am.
Okay, right now you're looking forward to it. Saturday at 5 minutes before kickoff. Are you looking forward to watching it?
I'll be nervous as hell. I will be nervous as hell. But do you know what? I kind of just want. Do you know what all the Ten Hag inners have been saying about just make it happen? Do you know what I mean? They're waiting for it to click. They're waiting for it to click.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to click. You think I don't want it to click? You think I'm not
They think they can click their finger like a rock, and everything's gonna be better.
I just hope, but I want it to click. I do. Do you know? I understand what they're saying too, innit? Because like I was saying to Canny, yeah, at the beginning of the season, I was very much Ten Hag in, yeah, and I
was there too.
I was like, all right, this is gonna happen soon. Maybe by the third game, we should see man start banging goals and that.
Because there's been slight improvements, but we've improved from like a F to a C. We're still not passing with flying colours.
Well, do you think
it's
individual errors though, or is that down to the system though? Because we saw some players literally give Bruno Fernandes at one point away 4 times in a row. Like gave it away. Got the ball back, gave it away. Bro, that's
crazy. And that's a crazy thing to do. But then my thing is the system in like that midfield situation just hasn't been resolved. And like I know we're linked to Angel Gomez, but to have two of your midfielders being Angel Gomez and Kobe Mainu, yeah, you have to dominate the game with like a crazy amount of possession to be able to, because on the ball they're quality, but as soon as you're gonna see man like Amadou Onana just running through them. Like
bro,
big.
I would not like to see Declan Rice block Angel Gomez, fam. Did you see how tiny he was?
He's small, brother. And I know he's always been small and he's always played against people that are bigger than him, but he's small.
Imagine Ahmad, Kobe, and him all on the pitch at the same time. Where can he move to, blood? What do you mean?
Like, and Leacher at the back as well, bro. And we got Leacher.
Bro, if we played what?
Imagine corners, bro. Imagine corners. Imagine corners. They might have to do the thing where they stand on each other's shoulders to try and clear the ball, bro. Like, it's not. We need some. Like, we're becoming quite a small. Like, and then we got Xerxes, who's a big U, but it feels like he's a big U in a small man's. Like, he's a small guy in a big guy's body because he don't use his size. Like, I've never seen man jump for a ball. You know, like, he's a bit Weghorstish in terms of he doesn't win headers.
It doesn't make sense, fam. You're so tall, blood. You're taller than everybody on the pitch. Just tiptoe.
But he doesn't win headers.
It's crazy. No awareness. Is that a bad thing then? If you can't win headers as such a tall guy, yeah, maybe this thing about him not getting on the end of the balls that are put into the box for him is also going to continuously be a thing because he's got no timing then. Because all you've got to do is
I feel like there's been too many times this season where the ball's gone into the box and I feel like he's stretching for it. So he's not he's not anticipating the pass. So you see like when you have a deadly striker, they're there, easy tapping. But I feel like either his weight is on his back foot, because it feels like whenever the ball's crossed in and it's there to be hit, he's kind of stretching for it and he might, like whereas, he's trying to run onto it and stretch into it rather than just being there, tapping it in. But that just shows like there's so much wrong with the club. I don't understand, like, I can get where the guys who are backing the manager come from. Like, I see it. Like, he's part of the manager. You don't want to change how you're feeling. I just don't see improvement happening. I would love to be wrong. Because if I'm wrong, that means Man United is successful. And that's all that's what I want. Muga, bro. Hashtag Muga. Make United great again. But right now, we're not great, bro. We're 14th. 14th. We're doing worse than what... You remember when we were bantering Chelsea last season? Like when it was like, when Matisse was on his 40 points. Yeah. Like the video, people, man. Stop being annoying. Just hit it's free, bro. You don't even have to pay for no like. Just like it, man.
Yeah, so
dealing with, man. Just literally a thumbs up. Don't try. I know I used to be that guy now. I used to be that guy. I'm too bougie to hit the like button. Don't be that guy, bro. Hit the like button.
Do better. But yeah, come on.
But like the thing is, we're a broken team right now. There's so much broken. I hear the Ineos side eye. I think we need to give them a bit of time. Like, I think they've taken over. If they've taken over the construction site, and it's probably way worse than we actually realize. Oh, like 100%. It's way worse. But I think they're trying to get things in place in order to replace the manager. I think they've probably got a shortlist. They have to. They know that. I just think they're waiting for the right time. You can't put a timeline on greatness, but I think they're waiting for the right time. I don't see it turning around.
This might be controversial as I am a new Ten Hag outer, but I actually don't see the point in changing Ten Hag until we get the right guy. Do you know that?
Hear this, yeah? If Ruud becomes interim and wins 3 or 4 games on a row, I am so irrational and I am such a fan of Ruud. I remember the bandana, that goal against Fulham, like the headband, like every time he's putting a penalty in that same corner, and then occasionally he'd switch it up and go to the right hand side, but he's going the guy in the left. The goalkeeper knows he's going to the left. He was a bad boy. If Ruud wins 4 or 5 games, if Ruud wins 4 or 5 games as manager and we look good, I'm going to be saying outrageous things. I'll be doing a whole Rio Ferdinand.
Get out, courts, man. Because this is what the whole fan base is so irrational. We're so irrational. This is what we do. This is what happened with Oli. Do we not learn from our mistakes? I'm not doing that again. This is why I don't want Rude to get the job yet. He's not ready. He's gonna drown, and then we'll be cussing him. You don't want that. You don't want to be cussing out another one of our legends. Just allow him. Let him learn for now. He needs to learn, fam. Someone said stick to making tunes. All right, who's next? I tried to speak to you. Hold on. I'm gonna take his name off the screen because this guy's been in there for ages. So I'm gonna actually see. I don't know if it's a troll or not. Yeah. So guys, be on high alert. This might be a troll. Yeah. Just from the name alone, right? But I'm gonna hide the name because I feel it might be a bit offensive, right? So let's do that. Hi, name. Okay. Yo, I'm just gonna call you B. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up to everyone at home?
What's the name stand for?
It's just my name, Bong Musa the man, and then a number called someone.
Because if a Jamaican said that, it wouldn't come across well. I'll tell you that right now.
So I wouldn't know. So brother,
I'm just gonna hide the name just in case.
Well, brother, I'm gonna attack this Ten Hag thing on the emotional side. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay? It's gonna be a bit sad. 2 years ago, I lost my nephew.
Hold on, wait a second. First of all,
yeah,
who do you support? You support Man United, yes?
United all the way.
I'm not getting caught again. You support Man United. Are you a delegate? Are you paying money to be here?
No, no, not really.
Fair enough. Right, you get 2 minutes. Talk to me.
2 years ago, I lost my nephew. He was 12 years old.
Oh shit!
The first game we ever watched with him. The first time, I do what all good uncles do. I induct him to the cult whether he wants to or not. Forced him into Man United. Did my part. First game we watched was the FA Cup final in 2015. Never missed a game after that. So that season before Ten Hag came in. And the last time I spoke to him, listen to me. The last time I spoke to him, I didn't know he was on his deathbed because he was going for some checkups. When you go to the hospital for some checkups? And I said to him, it was 2 weeks before the Premier League season started. You understand? I said to him, listen, boy, I'm trying to assure the boy, I'm saying it's no big deal. You're just gonna do a couple of tests. You'll be home before the Premier League season start. I promise you, Ten Hag is coming. He's gonna sort this thing out. He's gonna get these boys in line. Bro, he looked me dead in the eyes and he laughed. He said to me, Uncle, you say this every year. And by the time comes around, you don't want to watch Manchester United games anymore. You want the manager out. This man has made me alive. You understand me?
He was telling the truth.
I really wanted this thing to work, man. And like I'm stuck.
What did your nephew want?
Sorry?
What did your nephew want? Did he want Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out?
He was so disgusted with the football club he was out. Because he always complained to me. Even the last season before Ten Hag came in, he even switched to Man City, bro. Because he always comes home for me and tells me, listen, uncle, I'm always getting laughed at. Because he's like PSG and Man City fans, bro. This boy,
how old was he?
He was 12, man.
My nephew supports Man City as well, bro. I can't even. It's my nephew. He's not my child, so I can't.
Listen, bro, I had to endure the humiliation of going to a shop and buying him a Man City shirt. Do you have any idea?
I just ordered it on the internet.
Well, bro, I had to go in person. And like at some point, like with Ten Hag, bro, I was a Ten Hagger in all the way. But let's all be honest with ourselves. What are we going to see new from Ten Hag that we have not seen before? We have seen everything. We have seen what he can and can't do. And this what drives me crazy, bro. Ten Hag wants to play this front foot high pressing football, right? But look at the players that he's brought in. De Ligt was sold by Bayern Munich. Why?
Fans wanted to keep him, though. The fans wanted to keep him.
I'm talking the club, the guys that make the decision. Sometimes the club needs to ignore the fans because we are here today because of the fans wrote letters about keeping Ten Hag. Out for an FA Cup, bro. This is big Man United. And we're talking about keeping a manager because of an FA Cup.
We fired managers for more, fam. Look at what happened to what's his name again? RVD. I keep calling him RVD like it's wrestling. LVG. Yeah, look what happened to LVG. Yeah,
and we picked them because we thought Mourinho was going to be a better fit, and I'm still bitter about that to this day. The way we sacked him, it showed class, it was useless, and we deserved everything we got for Jose. Because why? No one stood up and said this is not and is unacceptable. Now stories about here Sir Alex Ferguson is tiptoeing around, is pushing the name of Allegri. Has he been watching football? Has he been watching Juventus? Bro, I date a Juventus fan, bro. You understand me? And I've seen her.
Yo, hold on. Do me a favor. How do you say your name again?
B-Man.
No. See, that's not no. How do you say your real name?
My name is Bong Musa, but you can just call me Roman for the English speaking.
Change your name because I'm gonna show everybody, why I changed it. Yeah, you see what he said. His name is B-Man. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna offend some people. Like, this is his name, people. Like, B-Man. I'm not calling you that. I thought I'd have been rude. Get out. Anyway, respect to you though, bro. Please call back in at some point. I'm really, really sorry to hear about your nephew though, man. Very sorry that he supported Man City before he died as well. Those are scary thoughts. But at least he was happy for a little bit. Yeah. Honestly, please call back in. The community will always support you 100%. And guys, please show some condolences in the chat. Thank you. All right, we're moving swiftly now. We're just gonna keep going straight through. We're gonna go Adijay, we're gonna go Coley, we're gonna go wrap up in an abs, and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. Okay. Ade.
Yes, Joe.
Yo, are you in a school lunch hall or something, fam? You sound like you're in a school.
No, I'm alright, man. I'm at work.
Okay, what's going on, bro? Listen, you've heard the conversation that's happened this morning. What is it? What
I heard the conversation, but talking from outside and probably seeing the guys inside the Ineos, assuming we still have the Edwood and the others we had earlier, it could have been a different story. But with Ineos coming in and the structure, I know a lot of us don't trust the structure anymore because of what's happening right now. But we fans, emotional, we jump on emotional decision. And if the owners do that, I probably listen to fans like what the last caller said about what's this defender we bought from Bayern, Delete. Like the Bayern owner, they ignore the fans, and at times as well, some of these owners need to ignore some, as in we fans, because we switch emotionally. Just like if someone is calling for RVP to become an interim manager, and that's exactly what we did with Oli. We must have done that with Carrick as well, assuming it was given more time. But how long are we going to do that for?
Bro, this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want an interim. I actually don't want an interim. I think that's my main point of making this morning. I don't think unless it's someone of quality. I don't want to put.
There's no reason, Joe. There's no reason for interim anymore. We have a proper structure now that we have a manager. They should have a certain list in case if this goes wrong.
But
there should be a kind of background working, searching for as in proper replacement. If we were to sack any manager, not going from a real manager to interim, then the interim will stay there for probably few games or few months. Then we go into a new manager again. No.
The thing is, bro, the way I see it right now, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they've done their due diligence or whatever. They've done their search. Yeah, they've interviewed
Yeah.
people. Either one been rejected by some. Some people are saying that they already got their own projects going on, so I'm not leaving now. You know, I think it might be a waiting till the end of the season kind of thing where
The
they can
end of
get some.
that's I said it last season. Yeah, my target for this season for Ten Hag was like I never want him to get sacked last season, man, because I rooted for him badly. But the problem now is that I'm like, with the new structure and everything, it should be able to turn it around. But now it's even going deeper than it was. But we are seeing it from outside, and the guys from inside were like, okay, let's stick with him. I don't know what they see. I don't know what kind of plans they have for him. It might not be for him. They might be planning for the next manager. So now we just have to bear the rot and probably just face whatever happens until he lifts the sail. And that's one thing. I'm supporting Manchester United. So whatever manager that is there at certain moment, until that manager is sacked, I still have to support my club.
So what, you're Ten Hag in?
I still have to support my club. No.
Yeah.
I'm not. Joe, as I said earlier, Ten Hag is there right now. He's the manager of Manchester United. Either we like it or not, until he gets sacked. Even both Ten Hag in and Ten Hag out. If Ineos doesn't sack him, none of us have the power to get him out of the seat.
That's true. Your time's up. That is true. Basically, what you're saying is you're just going to support whoever's in the position, and you're kind of just tired of the whole talking about it. Because I'm kind of tired of talking about it too. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm saying that. I just think we should just allow him till the end of the season. I'm not writing off the season, but I want to get someone of quality in. I don't want to get caught in the hype of trying to say, "Oh, Rude's the man now." Like, don't do this. Yeah, I just don't want the whole interim bullshit in it. Coley, can you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, bro. You're literally saying what I said. I think it was just before the Tottenham game. Like, I was literally saying, I know this ain't the guy, but I also don't believe, one, you don't need to leave my team alone, yeah? Leave Rude, leave Ronaldo, leave all of my generation alone. You don't know how to respect or deal with them. Just leave them out of this, yeah? But like, I also don't want the next manager, even if you go to grade A managers, say we manage like Tuchel wants to come or Nagelsmann wants to come, whoever it is, getting them to come and take over the team now, with the way some fan mindsets and the media is, you've almost set them up to fail, or you're going to have to write the season off anyway if they come in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Real. Yeah, no, real talk. That's,
so like,
but I don't know, but maybe and maybe not, in it, because I think people are hoping for that quick turnaround. Do you know what I mean? People are hoping
that's not
to
going to
change
happen.
Manager out now. They want someone to come in and get that new manager bounce. Maybe we get some runs under, end the season decent, and then next season we'll start with the bullshit again. That's what will happen. You get me?
Well, let me kill them dreams now, yeah, because people need to understand Ten Hag's playing a very specific. This guy, bro. This guy. I got followers now. What is this? I got real life minions.
This guy's got your whole picture, right?
Bro, I got real life minions out here. My man's actually trying to do it.
Hey, this goes to show you. Make your channel. Yeah.
Boy,
how about that?
Yeah.
Make your channel.
Maybe. I appreciate that.
Anyway.
Yeah, flipping. What was I saying? I've lost my trail of thought now.
Sorry, this is what happens though when people start. But you were talking about how you were saying the same thing that you were saying. I was saying the same thing that you were saying. Sorry, about not changing the manager.
Oh
yet.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to kill the expectation of people getting a new manager in during this season and it all of a sudden just turning around. It worked out for Chelsea, yeah, because the players Chelsea have gone out and acquired, you can actually put them players in quite a few different systems. Yeah, the players we've allowed Ten Hag to go and get, bro, are quite Leach is specific for certain systems, bro. Yeah, you can't put Leach in Arsenal's team. He's a great defender, but set pieces are a lot for them. Being physical is a lot for them. Yeah, so what I'm trying to go on.
Sorry. I think that people just utilize him differently because when he goes to play for Argentina, More time he's playing left back. He actually
Yeah,
plays left back.
see, this is my point, though. This is my point.
Maybe it might be utilized differently when the new manager comes in, innit? Someone might see, like, you know what, you're good, but I want a taller guy there playing next to Maguire. You can be the left back right now. I don't understand why he's not being played at left back when we ain't got no left backs. And he plays left back.
The answer to that is very simple. Ten Hag don't have it in his locker to realize or do that. Yeah. And second of all, Leach is able to do that because he's one of those players. He was a bad example in terms of non-versatile, but he is versatile. He's a ball-playing centre-back. Like, he can play ball. He can have the ball at his feet, pass it, distribute it, travel with it, like almost a left-back or a midfielder at times. So he is going to be versatile regardless who comes in. But there's going to be other people that ain't. Do you know what I'm saying? That are specific to this Ten Hag way of things. He's basically trying to turn us into a cup version of the Ajax team. And a lot of that ain't going to work.
I'm going to push back on that one and say this, though, yeah? Because the other players, apart from the ones that he brought directly from Ajax, like Anthony, like Licha, yeah? The rest of them have all played in different systems from different teams. They were connected to him through Ajax, like De Ligt and all that, and Mazraoui, but they've been to different teams and played different systems, yeah? So they should be even more so versatile to be able to fit into anybody else's system who comes in, though. That would be my pushback to what you just said, though, Colin.
Fair enough, bro, but we're watching it play out. Like, if that was the case, those players who've all got more in common than not, and also, according to what you said, have gone and expanded their forte, would be able to come into the Premier League now, and we'd be seeing a bit more than what we're seeing out of them right now. And I'm not blaming the players. What I'm saying is they're in a rigid system that is similar to what they're made for, but isn't quite it. Because Ten Hag's trying to pep it and trying to say, no, but this is my expression, this is my version of it, this is how I think it should go. They don't work, big man. So anyway, to wrap it up quickly, like, if I'm really gonna be honest with you, he's fluked 2 trophies for us, yeah? Abysmal in the league, but he's fluked 2 trophies for us. It wouldn't be so bad if we left him here till the end of the season, let him fluke another trophy. We understand what we're getting from this guy. Don't set yourself mad expectations, deal with it. And we also give Ineos and whoever they're going to acquire adequate time to actually succeed. Do you know what I'm saying? Ineos, do your job properly. We give you the time to do it. And whoever you get to come do it, you've got a fresh transfer window. You can sit here, go through the squad, say, this one works, that one don't. This is what I need to replace it. This is what I need to bolster. Like, this is just, get me, let's just do it properly.
Basic things. It shouldn't be hard. And this is the thing. I big up yourself, Cody. Thank you very much, man. Listen, the thing is, right, it's exactly what I'm saying, though, yeah? Why not do exactly what Bayern Munich did? And to say, listen, tell the public. They said to everybody, Tuchel will not be here at the end of the season. End of conversation. Let's find someone. They did that. He just said it in the middle of the season. Look, he ain't coming back, yeah? Why can't we do that with confidence, looking out, telling the whole world that we're looking for a new manager now, if that's the case? Because I guess they really do have some kind of belief in Ten Hag that he can turn this around. Maybe they're just a lot more patient than we, the general fan base, are, innit? Maybe they can see something that we ain't seeing, something that we ain't seeing, innit? So maybe we should be a little patient. I don't know. I really don't. Wrap up. I know you think we should, oh no, not be patient, right?
This is what I've come to the realization now. Yeah, I've got a conspiracy theory. Yeah, kind of similar to what you just said. Now I'm thinking about it, but I think this is managed decline, bro.
Say that again. What's one more time?
Managed decline. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that before?
Yes, managed decline. Obviously, we know we're going. Yeah, but
we're going. Listen.
Instead of crashing, we can land.
Yeah, but because listen. We know they're looking for managers. They don't believe in this guy. We've heard rejections here, rejections there. We know they don't believe in this guy. So what's going on is keep him in there, and this will force the fans to see Ten Hag is not the guy. Yeah. So when it comes to the next appointment, the top Reds, the Ten Hag inners can't say shit. It's our decision. No letters. None of that. They're still incompetent, but they can recover themselves. Managed decline. That's what's going on.
That conspiracy theory. I might just jump on that one still. That's not because you know what I did say last season. The best thing for them to do is to not fire him because half the fan base will turn against them, and then whoever they implemented would be like bombastic side eye from the very beginning.
Yeah. So now I've accepted. It's gonna be shit this season.
You're saying they're just giving him rope and telling him where the
giving him rope to hang himself even more and more and more to the point the whole fan base.
Yeah, here's the rope.
That's it. That's it. We all know they don't believe in this guy. They don't believe in him. So he's gonna keep hanging himself, and then the whole fan base. Once the Old Trafford crowd is done with him, if we're still languishing in 14th, and then they will sack him. So he has to be at least top half. At the end of the day, he's done. We all know he's done. He ain't recovering this. Managed decline settings. That's the way I look at it right now. That's why I'm not even bothering to talk about him. There's no point. You know he's done. Get me? That's it. That's all I got to say in it. Next caller, innit? Not more to say, man.
Okay. Do you know, rapper? I like the call. Quick, concise, straight to the point. And you know what? You're giving me food for thought right now because now I'm thinking, because I actually said that the best thing for them to do is to let him hang himself next season if they don't believe in him. I actually said that. I thought I said all the Eric Ten Hag inners, and to all the Ineos. I said to Ineos that, I said on stream that Ineos, the best thing for them to do is if you actually don't think he's the right man, let him have the job. You have to let him prove that he's not the right guy by himself to us because we was very strongly backing him. And there was a lot of us at the time. Obviously, now we've all changed. Well, a lot of us have changed. There are some very still strong Ten Hag backers. But hey, I have to talk to Abs. Yeah, Abs, talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you great, bro. Is there anything in that conspiracy theory at all for you?
I don't do conspiracy theories, man. I'll be honest, right? I don't know. I don't know if I've got a hangover from football and stuff. Because international is boring as well, so you just kind of go meh, right? But yesterday, I think it was last night. You had a show on, and I was trying to come in. Yeah,
you couldn't get on.
My iPad was not having it at all because I just had enough of Botswana Papi talking. Right, I think
he was getting mean yesterday.
I've got to the point. I think I'm sick of all of them talking. Right, because none of what they're saying is backed up by facts and evidence. Right?
Like, what is that, fam? You're trying to get me.
Sorry, that's my ringtone, isn't it? It makes me have to get it. It makes me have to pick it up. But it's off. That was 1 second. They can't call that. You know, big tune. But yeah, like,
hey, like you go
all this. Yeah, look at that comment. That comment winds me up. Every time someone replays it, I remember how angry I was when I actually came off that show, thinking, I thought I'm an idiot.
Put a timeline on greatness. Everything has an expiry date, fam.
Everything, right?
Everything.
So in my head, right, I just kind of gone, if your opinion is not backed by data and it has to be accurate data, not Mark N's data that we can disprove in 3 seconds, right? I'm not arguing with them no more.
All that, fam. I'm tired. This is why, do you know what? I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. Let Ten Hag stay in the job to the end of the season. Yeah. But find someone. Use this time properly. Do you understand what I mean? If you're telling me nobody wants to leave their project halfway through, it's basically the start of the season for the other managers that have just started their projects or whoever you're looking at, innit? Yeah. You must be looking at a good manager who's probably close.
Court is right. I swear, this is a worse start than Chelsea had last season, and we bantered them to hell, bro.
Oh, what I see, Court says that Abs is a raver. Yeah, that's what I see.
Right, that's an old school tune, bro. I can't help it, bro. I heard it and I said, you know what? That's my ringtone. I'll definitely pick up the phone.
I can't get no sleep. Hey, big tune. Hey,
but yeah, like this is a worse start than Chelsea. This is the worst position I've ever seen United at. And 7 games in, and someone's telling me that we're better defensively, but we've got a -3 goal difference. So, how?
That's down to us not scoring, though.
No, but
because you expect us not to concede any goals, But if we're not putting in the goals at the other end, fam,
we've
I know
conceded,
that
we've conceded 8 goals. We've conceded 8 goals. A goal a game.
Goals in 10
basically.
games.
A goal and a bit a game. All right.
That's not bad. If one goal goes in a game, yeah, call it a goal a game, yeah. We should be able to score at least 2 goals a game, fam. Come on. We should have just been drawing.
So
at that average, yeah, we should have been drawing or winning those matches, fam.
I don't know if you've seen the clip that I put in the group chat about when Mark N was telling me that it's Rude's fault that we're not scoring goals, and I think someone else said it in the yeah. He said he's an attacking coach, and we can't score. And then someone else said it in the chat earlier today, and I had him and I asked him, so what happened last season when we scored 57? What happened the season before when we scored 58? Which is pathetic numbers compared to the top 4. Right. So now you're saying, oh, we should score more goals. Where? And I'm gonna go through this again. Højlund, you remember last season I was on his neck last season. Pause. Right?
100. Yes.
But because his career, he's never scored more than 16 goals, all games, all competition. Yeah, to my knowledge. Someone can correct me if they want, right? Then you buy Xerxes, whose numbers is less than that.
10. He scored 10 the previous season.
So where were the goals coming from? 1. And what do you expect Rude to do with that? Exactly. What do you want him to do with that? And then our most creative player on the pitch up until, I believe, Southampton, right? I could be, again, you can correct me, was Ahmad.
I was going to say Ahmad.
Where's he?
Did someone said he was sporting an injury? He was sporting an injury. That's why he didn't play last match, no?
Listen, I'd rather have him carrying an injury than Anthony.
I mean, you know what? This is one thing that this is one thing for Mark N. So this is a Mark N point I'm about to make right now, yeah? This is one point that Mark N did say to me when I was cussing him out, that I was like, okay, I can see that one. But players do need minutes, fam. Regardless if we believe that someone else should play over them. Yeah, players need minutes. Yeah. And if we're keeping players, I mean, look, I wasn't a big supporter of Sancho, but if he had stayed, I wanted him to play. One of the main things I said I wanted to see was Sancho, Ahmad, and Højlund, because I think that those 2 players would provide him what he needs to bow. You get me?
That's what I always said. I mean, that's what I always thought was meant to be happening.
And then we lost Sancho, and now we've got Rashford there. And this is the thing. I feel that there was a plan in mind, but it might have got ruined. I don't know.
Yeah, either way, I'm looking at the inconsistency of their arguments. I'm looking at the inconsistency of their manager, and I'm already sitting here in October saying, might have to just write off the season, or put my standards so low that I can enjoy the rest of the season.
No, don't do that. Keep your standards up here.
How can I not do that? We're in 14. Right, we're in 14. Do you know how bad it is, yeah, Joe? This is how bad it is. This is how bad it is, Joe, yeah? I have 2 Liverpool friends. The last 5 years, every weekend, they are putting corn in the group because of United results. Do you know this season? They haven't even bantered me. SAS only banters me because of the show. Outside of that, they don't even make fun of us no more.
They don't even care.
Our rivals don't make fun of us no more.
That's shameful.
Let that sink in.
It's actually shameful. I know that sounds mad that but we need to be made fun of. We need to be the hated team, fam. Yeah.
Our rivals don't even bother making fun of us no more. It's like
I don't care, man. They don't care about me.
Sympathy for us.
Are we turning into Man City, blood? Are we the noisy neighbors? Is that what you're saying?
We're not even noisy neighbors. They don't care. They think we're crackheads in the den. They've just written off the whole house.
They don't even hear us, blood. Oh,
that house over there is full of crackheads. There's no need to even worry about what they do.
I don't pay them no attention. Embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
And this is what these men are defending. That's it. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm going back to work, man. In fact, now I'm going on Call of Duty. Fuck work.
Oh my goodness. Why did you have to end the show like that? I was semi-happy. Now I'm just totally like disjointed. I'm not even. This one me say F Man United now. I might as well say that. No, we're not sinking that low. Yeah, we must raise our standards. Yeah, we're not accepting Champions League. I mean, no Champions League, fam. Yeah, we cannot be doing this. We cannot saying that 5th is acceptable, 6th is acceptable. We can just qualify for Europa. You know, I might have misheard what the guy said, but that's what I felt like he was saying. I don't want to hear this acceptable bullish just because you want to win cups. Oh, we can finish here but win a cup. F that. Show me what you're worth in the league. It's like what a lot of people keep saying. It's our bread and butter. Omo keeps spraying it at Botswana's face, but he's not listening. He says, bro, the league is our bread and butter. Why are you happy to accept us languishing in the at the bottom of the table while you're just hoping to go on a good cup run? That's hope and praying still, you know. That's still hope and pray. You're hoping and praying that we can do well enough that we can win the cup so we qualify for Champions League. Why not show some mettle and show your actual worth and do the job where it's supposed to be done? Not trying to win it on some technicality. Yeah? Not on some technicality. Win it on your own merit. That is what Man United should be doing. Putting your foot in the ring. Telling them, listen, we're here. We ain't going nowhere. We've always been here. What are you talking about? We're not even looking like a top 6 team right now, fam. Can't even call us top 6. That's what's embarrassing. You know what? It's true. We're starting to be that mid-table team that don't even know where we belong anymore. And that's what's sad to see. We're almost Arsenal a few years ago, people. But anyway, guys, it's actually been a great show. I didn't expect to be on for this long. I tell you that much. I say this since KG's been gone. But yes, you can expect your reckless general back this evening. This evening, like I said, he is back in the country. He's already stepped foot on UK soil. So, you know what? Check him out later today. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on the red carpet. And then after that, he will be with us. All right? So, guys, please smash a like on the video. Please go also check out my channel, Backhand Entertainment. Did a video this week on Leon Philly. It was very interesting. A lot of the people you saw here on this panel were on that show too. So please go check it out, smash a like, and I will see you probably later on this evening. Take care.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too reckless.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.